Alright, it's my awesome Sulcata enclosure. All concrete blocks with the caps. So they're the normal concrete blocks that you're accustomed to with the hole in the center of them. And then I put these snazzy little caps on them. It makes it look pretty good. But yeah, this was just a corner of my basement I didn't really use. I laid down the perimeter with the blocks, and then I put in a mixture of sand, topsoil, and rocks, and I think it turned out pretty good. I could dump a 5-gallon bucket of water in the middle of this and it just sucks it right up. So if it's getting a little too dry in here, I'm able to just dump a bucket of water in here, or I hook up the hose to right here. I actually have water down here, which is pretty cool. But their water is a drain pan for like a semi-truck, so it's brand new, of course, never had oil in it. But then I got block steps leading up to it, and then I have some blocks in there so the smaller ones don't get stuck in there. And then I have the smaller tortoise table up here, which gives the ones on the bottom a hide. As you can see, my small females right there hiding in there. Also, I kind of made them a little dinner plate. This is a broken piece of concrete that I found outside and washed off. And what it does is when I put their food down here, it helps to wear down their beak, so I don't have to worry about filing or ever trimming their beak or anything like that. Their lighting, they got a bulb out. I gotta get a new one, I guess. But what I did was I just went to Home Depot, bought some ballast, and wired them into this piece of wood, and then wired them into an extension cord that I accidentally cut with the mower. And what I really want to do eventually is put them all on their own breaker. So I have my own breaker on the breaker box that's just for the tortoises, but I have these, and they're all hanging from the ceiling too, because tortoises they're kind of little assholes sometimes, and they like to knock their lights over. So I try to reduce the risk of fire hazard as much as possible, but they'll come up there and then they go into a main conjunction plug, and I got a fluorescent that I just turn on basically when I'm down here doing work in the tortoise pen. But I think it turned out pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it, and what's really cool is it's cheap. These blocks the bottom ones are $1, and then the top cap blocks are $1.20. So for $2.20 you get, I mean, they're 18 inches long, you get 1.5 feet. So I mean, you really can't beat that. You just can't. So I mean, you can figure $1.50 a foot when you're wanting to plan out a tortoise project like this, but it's pretty awesome. I have them in my basement. There's decent airflow down here because my furnace and air conditioners down here, so it works out really well. But also everything comes over and goes to right here. And what this is this is my light timer, and I got all the electricity going through this, and what this does is it plugs into here, and then I can decide on their light cycle just by placing these little pins. It's pretty nice. You can get one of those at Home Depot. I think they're about 20 bucks, 25 bucks, and then a little power strip going into that, so this controls when this is on and off. It's worked out really well. Because, I mean, tortoises aren't really a lot of maintenance. They're a lot of maintenance to begin with, and once you get them going, they're pretty cool. I just feed them Timothy hay, mustard greens, collard greens, stuff like that. Kale, man, they'll plow through some kale, but I'm just really happy with the way this has turned out, and once I got them on a light cycle, all I have to do is worry about feeding them and changing their water, and it helps to save on electricity, too. I don't know, I really like it, because you have to have a lot of UVBs running, and those get expensive. 160 watt UVBs, you know, when you got 5 of them running at a time, it's really expensive. But also, one thing I found out, like, normally if you have them in a glass aquarium, you can, you know, just put a thermometer in there. One awesome thing that I was able to pick up is a little $20 find on eBay. It's a temp gun Now the laser went out on it, but like you just pointed at them, 76 degrees. Their hot spot. That can't be right. Oh, there we go. 89 degrees, and then these guys should be a little, yeah, hotter. 105, 87, 81. And their water's pretty cool. This water's pretty cool, but a little $20 eBay find, it's pretty cool, and they will